But oh my god! So,
and you know what's funny? It really is frustrating. There's a piece in the movie where I kind of address this.
Which movie are we talking about, sir?
The Highest of Stakes.
Wait, is that happening 2 weeks later? When's that happen?
2 more weeks. I have become a crypto influencer.
Right.
I've become, somebody that's, got a voice in crypto. And I get calls from friends and family, and they want to ask me about dog coins and frog coins. And they don't.
We were in Miami. Me and Charlie couldn't go to a single bar or anywhere. Uber driver, and they wanted to talk about is fucking Shiba Inu.
Yep.
Some of these guys were actually like in the know. Like there's this guy Roberto and stuff. He's like one of the main bartenders there at like a pretty high level like cigar lounge and stuff there. And he was just this cigar lounge were like literally people that manage like hundreds of millions of dollars, billions of dollars, or like hang out, smoke cigars and stuff. So were there, and he was telling me like, oh yeah, like he was just talking about Shiba Inu and stuff. That's what he's like. Yeah, I'm full Shiba, bro. And I'm like, wow, bro. And because he's like, this is what we're hearing off of these guys that are playing. Because there's a really important stat: 50%. Peep this, right? 50% of money managers own crypto. Yet only 1% of their clients own crypto, and it's mostly because of regulation. They're a little
they're a little sketched on it because they're told by their firms not to say anything about crypto, not to.
And you know why you would know that? Mountain Advisor.
Yep.
You want to talk about what you guys are doing with that and stuff?
I mean, we've created 2 companies, myself and Kinetics, my partner.
Shout out to Kinetics.
And so the first thing that we created was Mountain Crypto Advisors. It's MCA. It basically it's a small family shop is all it is. And we help people with their crypto investments. We don't have any airdrops. We don't have any coins. We don't have anything on the blockchain. We have a family office that takes your situation, evaluates it, looks at your crypto bags, tells you what you would need to tax mitigate, what you're going to need to asset protect your crypto, and how to offboard it.
So is it more on the wealth side or the retirement side?
It's both.
It's both.
It's both because we help you set up your trusts, your revocable trust, your DApps, your CRUTs, so you can put charitable remainder trusts in there, and they build you a whole portfolio of trusts, and then you move your crypto through it, and then they also teach you how to pay yourself and how to tax mitigate. So that you can move your money around.
So you can
properly.
take income without getting taxed, basically.
Well, not without getting taxed, but with the maximum tax benefit that you can get by law.
Right.
That's what Mountain Crypto Advisors does. And it's all above board. It's all registered. And we do consultations. So that's at Mountain Crypto Advisors with an ERS.
Yeah. The links below. The links below, you guys.
And then the Hex Investment Trust. We created the Hex Investment Trust, which is a derivative product of Hex.
Okay.
And it's basically grayscale for Hex.
Okay, so it's like you're buying like there. Okay, so for people who don't know, grayscale is basically it's almost like
it's paper Bitcoin.
It's paper Bitcoin in a way.
So we're paper Hex.
Right.
But
you actually are.
So like
Hex.
You said, those financial advisors that are out there that are accredited traders, accredited investors. They can actually go and purchase this on the NASDAQ.
Correct.
And buy Hex, but they're buying a paper derivative of Hex. Now, the Hex Investment Trust is a 1-for-1 swap. So
they're buying paper. So let me explain one thing. So it's like just because because for some of the guys, because now like the Bitcoin Trust is kind of not the Bitcoin Trust. Forgive me. The Grayscale Trust is like doing a little bad right now, but it's getting revamped.
Bear market is horrible and all. It's horrible on the Hex Investment Trust.
And the only reason that happened is because there was a lot of these kind of, let's be 3 Arrows Capital and a bunch of these guys were basically doing an easy trade where eventually they were levering it up and stuff, and basically
they leveraged it amongst each other, and then the dominoes fell and they all lost their asses.
Right, but the Bitcoin still exists there. It's all safe.
Bitcoin still exists. I don't know exactly how they ratio it, but the Hex Investment Trust is a 1-for-1.
Right.
And it's non-redeemable. Now, Grayscale's is redeemable. Bitcoin is redeemable. You can pull the Bitcoin back out of there. The Hex that goes into the Hex Investment Trust stays there and doesn't come out.
So this is basically stuff you can buy on a 401k.
You can use a 401k if you have a self-directed IRA, or you move your 401k over into a self-directed IRA. Then you can call up an MCA, and MCA would help you become an accredited investor,
right?
And then get
use that product
to get you into the Hex Investment Trust.
But this is just like the steps that's going on, because basically, eventually, this is kind of the big bridge that's going on. Why, like, Miguel, how is like, we've talked, because I talk a lot about demographics and stuff. You know, the boomer money is eventually going to translate to the extras and the millennials as they die, as the boomers die off. Stuff. There's 10,000 boomers retiring every single day. Yeah. Every single day. Some people say 12,000, but I just use a round number, 10K boomers retiring every day, all leaving the workforce.
Adios.
And watch this, 3,000 of them are moving, selling their houses and moving. Mostly to tax advantage states where it's warmer. You know, because
downsized, no kids anymore.
Cause that's a crazy thing when you get older and stuff too, is like you have like a 2-3 story house. You can't do it with the stairs.
No,
you can't do it with like I
want to do it now.
My dad's
well, I'm old.
my dad was like you know, not showing off, but kind of like talking shit. Like, so he's like, this is why I built my house nice and flat. We have a huge property. I walk around anywhere I want and stuff. He's talking about some of his friends are like dying going upstairs.
Yeah, that's where you got to get that chair that takes you up the
the little ramp or something. Yeah, damn, we're not that
They got
old.
those chairs you sit down on and it takes you down.
But this big bridge. So as these people start dying off and they start transitioning most of their funds over to from stocks to bonds and stuff, or to tell you the truth, honestly, like, I mean, probably some people need to stay in stocks and some high risk assets because of all the inflation that's going on. Mm-hmm. But all this stuff that's going on right now is we're getting one step closer to being able where people could just, on a 401k. Can you imagine one day when they could just, someone has a retirement fund or has an IRA and you just like, let me just buy some Hex in the retirement fund, and the retirement money and the 401k money, the stock money, eventually all crypto stock, everything is going to fuse together.
Yeah.
And this is where all that money. It's like, where's the wealth transfer effect going to happen generationally? Right there.
And that's why we built those products.
Right.
Because we knew that those were onboard, offboard products. Those were outside of the crypto space and in the regular fiat space. And we wanted to build those products so that they would meld, right, and bring the different generations of folks into crypto. Because, in my DeFi talk, I do speak to the people my age and older, and I don't want them to be. A lot of them are intimidated by crypto.
Yeah,
because it's a kid's game. It's a young people's game, right. and every once in a while, one of you older guys figure it out. But that's not true. That's not true at all. Crypto is the same products that have been out there forever.
Yeah,
there is nothing different.
A new wrapper, but
Hex is nothing different than a certificate of deposit.
Right.